So, what is the exciting thing? Well, I shall show you. First of all, I've got a new bag. I bought from a charity shop for £5. Big bag, got straps, look, all handles and things. But it's what's inside the bag that's really exciting. It's inside the bag, we've got a few things. Both of them can't, well, one is going to be used, it's a bit early, but the other one it can't be used for a while. I've got this. It's actually one of those face masks, snorkel masks. So you put it on like this. I say I'll put it on. If I put you like that, and I'll put you on. I don't know if you can see me at all. Probably not. You won't be able to hear me, I think. So it goes like this, and you've also got a snorkel that fits on top of here. Really pleased with it. I got it for £7.50. It's brand new. The trouble is, if you can hear this, I don't know if you can, is that you can't actually dive underwater with them. You have to just be on the surface. So it's going to be quite good, but not as good as I hoped. But they're about 45 quid brand new, and this is brand new, but second-hand stock for £7.50. If you didn't hear that, I bought it for £7.50 from my charity shop, brand new. So that's going to be used next year, probably next June. But the other thing that's really exciting is you're just going to hold me in a picture at the moment while I get these out, because it's very exciting times, and it means that I'm going to probably do a vlog later on tonight that I might not be that happy about afterwards, but we shall see. Are you ready, ladies and gentlemen? Yes, it's that time of year again. Ladies and gentlemen, the 13th of September, and we have a nice bottle of sherry and Mr. Kipling's mince pies. Hooray, yes. So I shall be drinking that and having probably 4 mince pies. Tina will have 2, I shall have 4, and I shall have all the sherry tonight. Disgusting, isn't it? We've got sage here. This is for Christmas. We're just lining out at the moment. Smells gorgeous from the garden. So anyway, I shall talk to you in seconds for you, but about 4 hours from me when I shall be very drunk. Goodbye. So here we go. It's, got my little friend here from Natalie and Faith 2 years ago now. So the beginning of Christmas. So, here's my glass. This is the DVD I'm going to watch. I do like it. It's Christmas Carol. It's the Jim Carrey one. And 90% of it is really good. But 10% of it is so stupid that actually it spoils the whole film for a lot of people. But I just turn off in my head at the silly bits. When he shrinks down when it gets really stupid. But there's some beautiful bits in it, some scary bits. Again, slightly spoiled, but it's the same person who did Polar Express. He also did another film, Mothers of Mars. I can't remember. I can't remember what it's called. Could over there somewhere. But and that was a complete flop. And unfortunately, he stopped doing films. But I'd love him to do a rehash of Polar Express, just so that, because a lot of people said that the kids look like zombies. But if they could do Polar Express again, I'd love to watch that. I took it to see my kids. I've said this before. Took the kids there when they were 2014. Has it been? It's got to be, no, it's got to be 2004. Anyway, yes, it's got to be 2004. It's years. No, yeah, no. Anyway, it would have been somewhere. Yeah, about 2004 actually. I think we went to the Barnstable and saw it with the kids, and then the boys were so embarrassed because I was crying my eyes out. So that's Polar Express, not this. But we saw this at the cinema as well, and it was when the snow was coming down. We saw it in 3D. Oh, it's so magical. And the beginning of it, when the pans over the London town, really good. So anyway, without further ado, I'm not going to drink it all now. I'm just going to have this first little batch. If I can get this bottle open. Cheap fortified wine. Nothing with cream. Nothing clever. Didn't have any QC. I know it's still a cheap brand, but it's a bit like Bell's whiskey in it. But it's nice, but you know, snobs go. But so here it is. I get my mince pie. And I can have my first mince pie of Christmas. The first gift of Christmas! Well, the first mince pie of Christmas. So, what do I go first? I think a mouthful first. So, yes, what have I got planned this Christmas? I hope it to be the best one we've ever had. We had a stinky one last year. We all went wrong. And me and Emma, we had a bit of a do halfway through the day. So this is going to be a good one. It's not going to be messed around, and hopefully Christmas Day we can have Jake and Amy over. Then hopefully I'm really hoping, Ben, that we can get you down here Christmas like we was going to do last year, and then we'll do up to. This is waffling on. It's not fair. I'm sorry. We'll talk about it later. Anyway, here we go. No, that's so Christmassy. Oh my God. That is so Christmas. We use some other Mr. Kipling's, not because of the best ones. It's because it's just traditionally I always found that Mr. Kipling's one. So yes. Just Christmas on a plate. Pretty thin Christmas, isn't it? And it all focus onto one day. I like it that, you know, it's been taken on by the world in a lot of ways. You say it's commercialism, but it doesn't have to be. Like we buy all our presents from charity shops because we're having the charity, B, we're getting what the kids want. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to look into this. And I'll come back to you when I am drunk. See you later. So, there it is. That's the sherry and 4 mince pies finished and done. And I've watched Christmas Carol, and I found it very interesting. I was reading, reading passages of the book as I was watching the film, especially the bits that go really silly. And it's just slightly taking it too far from the books. Like up until the point where he puts the snuffer, I call it a snuffer, that's probably the wrong word, but when he's trying to put out the light of the actual first ghost, the only bit that's added that is shoots up into the stars like a rocket and he flies over the moon, that silly bit there. But everything else is absolutely to the point. So, yeah, but I find it interesting with Christmas Carol. I think it was written in about 1844, so that's 56, 77, so 177 years old. And you know, he's talking about the poor and the rich and all that sort of thing, and compassion. And it makes me wonder how much has changed in that time. So anyway, I've hung up Johnny Boy, and he's actually virtually gutted the house already, so that's brilliant. He's having a bit of trouble with the steel bath, and needs to break that up, but it's a big heavy thing. They didn't know it was steel, to be honest. And just God bless him. I tell you, I don't know what to do without him, because he's done so much today already. I think Jack was down with him as well. So I think the kitchen is being delivered tomorrow between 7 and 9 o'clock in the morning. So he's got to get put nice and early down there. So he's got that. So God bless you, John. God bless you, mate. So I'm not that drunk. That's the trouble. I think I've done it over too long a time. That's the trouble. So I haven't got any silly things to say really. I did try my suit on. I'm wearing the farmer's suit for the wedding. I decided to go with the farmer's suit. I think every wedding now for the rest of my life I will wear the farmer's suit. I think it's good. I did buy a pair of trousers today that are a size up from what I normally wear because I don't think I'd fit into them, and they do fit cosily. So there's the thing. So there we go. So sorry everybody. I haven't got anything really embarrassing to say. This can go on. I can't think of anything to say that is embarrassing. Nothing I want to talk about that would make me look a donkey. I needed another couple of pints, I think, to do that, so I do apologise. So all there is left for me to say is thank you, John, for working so hard for me today, mate. God love you. I will say a little bit. Emily, my niece, yeah, she, Jack, Charlie went off to university yesterday. I got up at 3 o'clock because he's going to Edinburgh. I got up at 3 o'clock and he said to her, he said, "I'll see you at Christmas." And she suddenly realised that her oldest brother was leaving. And she cried and cried and cried. Life is, the only reason why we can cope with life is that because we experience enough of it to be able to cope. That pain that she felt was so real, so strong. So anyway, on that cheerful note, I shall say I'm waffling now, so it is time to say goodbye.